What? It's Monday again? Time for Monday Mornings with Matt, the Marketing Man.
Hey, good morning, everybody. It is Matt, the Marketing Man. Happy Monday to you. Sorry for a little nasally this morning, but I got a little congestion, but hopefully we can get through. So when my daughter was, 3, 4, 5 years old, maybe even throughout those years, every night as she would go to bed, I used to lay down with her and kind of talk about what happened with the day and what she was looking forward to tomorrow and that kind of thing. But then she always asked for me to tell a story. So I would usually make up a story, and most times it would involve a little girl. The subject or the topic or the situation, the environment would change each time. But it was a story that would kind of capture what was going on. It would capture a little girl and how she made a good decision or a brave decision or just something that was fun and interesting and that kind of thing. But I would tell a story and she would just be captivated by what was happening in that story. And she would, her eyes would just be locked on me and she would totally be into it. I'm not sure if she understood sometimes whether or not, she was that little girl in the story, but she definitely paid attention and had that, that connection and that interest in what was going on. And it makes me think about content marketing today and how, in general, telling stories is a great way to get your customer or get your prospect interested, get them connected, make them feel personally involved. And I'm reading a book right now called Sell with a Story, and it tells about all kinds of ways to include stories in your selling process, and I would definitely say that's a big part of what we do when it comes to content marketing. But the idea of story in general and getting your prospect involved in that story is huge. And I think the story of Audrey getting involved and really locking in and feeling like she was connected to it is a great example. And even a story itself, which is kind of a way to get you involved and telling the story, is showing how a story worked in another situation, but here's me telling you about why and how to use stories. But story is not just telling stories as much as it is utilizing a story, an example, a situation where you can share an idea in a creative way. So it's not just in a selling way, but it's more in a way that can allow somebody to relate and connect. So think about how you might be able to tell stories in your business, whether it's a story about a third party that had a similar situation to the prospect that you're currently talking to, or a story about a current client and they went through a challenge that might be similar, or even the story of your business and how your business started if you're the owner or the founder, or even if you're a salesperson and you understand a lot about the founding story. Anything you can think of to try to get beyond just the conversation about telling features and benefits, but instead telling the story around those features and benefits and why they matter and why they're, how they've affected somebody else, that kind of thing. So hopefully story is something that you can involve and get implemented within your marketing message. If you need some help, let me know. We do this kind of stuff all the time. So Matt at joltcms.com, and hopefully I hear from you soon. Have a great Monday and a great week. If it's like here in Northeast Ohio, it's going to be 60s, and I think I even saw 70 on Friday and sunny. This is an outstanding week in February. Hope you have the same. Have a good one.